To me personally, winter means getting together with your friends, parties, late date nights, cuddling in front of the fireplace, waiting for that someone special under the mistletoe. And most of all, it means cold weather, right? So your blue fragrance that you usually like to wear pretty much year round is not going to cut through that cold, and you're not going to gain that compliment factor that you look for when majority of us guys are putting on fragrances to get that compliment. So what I'm doing for you gentlemen today is I'm going to make a video of the top 7 winter fragrances that I highly recommend that's going to cut through the cold air, that's going to give you that mass compliments that you're looking for, and that's going to be pleasing, especially to the opposite sex. So without further ado, let's go and start. Number 7 on the list is Dolce & Gabbana The One. This is the EDP model, not the EDT model. And I honestly believe that if you own the EDP model, the perfume model, you don't need to own the EDT model because the EDP outperforms it. Better projection, better longevity, smells deeper, smells richer. I like to wear this in the deep fall, winter time when the air gets colder and you need something to cut through. Also, a lot of people like to say that Dolce & Gabbana The One is a Netflix type fragrance. When you first spray on Dolce & Gabbana The One EDP model, you get this hint of booziness, creaminess, spiciness. It's dark. It's very, very beautiful. And then when it transitions to the dry down, then you'll start smelling the amber, the vanilla, some tobacco. You still smell a little bit of the booziness in there, but it's very, very nice. No wonder it's a great compliment magnet for a lot of women. A lot of women gravitate towards this. I myself personally will get about anywhere from 7 to 8 hours of longevity, with projection being anywhere from maybe 2 to 3 feet. It's a beautiful scent, mass appealing. It's very, very popular. It's not expensive at all. You can buy this at the discounters at a very reasonable price, and it's one of those fragrances, if you're looking for a winter scent, you need to take a hard look at. Number 6 on my list is Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male Parfum. This is a very, very beautiful scent. Oh, it smells so nice. It's great for the winter time. It's going to cut through that cold air. A lot of people in the fragrance community will actually say this model right here is actually good for partying, clubbing, going to the bar. When you first spray on Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male Parfum, it opens up with some vanilla, some lavender, a little bit of spice. It's very beautiful. It's not too sweet. I know a lot of you guys out there, like myself included, do not like sweet smelling perfumes or fragrances. It gets me nauseated personally, but this is right there, the perfect blend of sweetness and darkiness, woodiness, like more of a licorice if the dry down, but it performs so well. It'll last on your skin for 8 to 10 hours, easily all day. Projection for Jean Paul Gaultier fragrances are well known. You'll fill up a room. When you walk in that club, you walk into that winter party, people are going to smell this fragrance on you, and it's something that you really need to look at and try if you're especially looking for something for the winter time. Number 5 on my list is going to be Dior Homme Intense EDP. This is a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. Probably my favorite flanker, to be honest. Oh God, it smells so magnificent. A lot of fragrance collectors out there will probably already agree with me. This is one that you need in your collection. Winter and fall is the best time to wear this because you have that projection, you have that ability to cut through that cold air and just gain those compliments from the other sex. I mean, it's just such a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. When you first spray it on, you're going to get a little bit of citrus, and then you're going to smell some leather, a little bit of tobacco in my opinion. A lot of people will say it smells like, I don't know, lipstick and in a purse, leather purse. I can actually kind of see that or smell that rather. I mean, it's there, but the dry down is probably where I think this really shines. Christian Dior has really perfected that lavender iris scent. I feel like they are the trendsetter in the fragrance community. A lot of these other companies have kind of followed suit, but that dry down, that powdery dry down with a hint of vanilla, lavender, iris, it's so beautiful. It smells so good, and I highly, highly recommend this fragrance for the winter time. Number 4 on the list is going to be Gentleman Reserve Privee by Givenchy. This is another beautiful fragrance that's appropriate for the cold weather and winter. Oh, it smells so good. Hint of booziness. If you love that boozy smell, This is one of those fragrances that you really need to take a hard look at. When you first spray on Gentleman Reserve Privee, it opens up with the booziness, a little bit of creaminess, iris, hint of citrus, and then it transitions beautifully to a chocolate coffee type scent. And then the dry down, I think in my opinion, is where it really shines. You get a hint of vanilla, some tobacco, iris, and still some of that hint of booze. It's a very, very nice fragrance that's perfect for cuddling up with someone. If you want that attention, you want those compliments, you want to be a talk, or you want to have women's noses look for that scent that you have on, this is one of those fragrances you need to take a hard look at. Longevity is great, anywhere from 8 to 10 hours on my skin. Although a lot of reviewers have said that actually doesn't perform well. I don't know, it's been performing pretty well for me. Maybe my batch is different. I have no issues with it. Projection wise, it can reach out from probably 4 to 5 feet. I mean, honestly, probably cover up a room, and it just lasts a long time. Cuts through that air once again. It's one that I honestly feel I wouldn't really recommend a boozy scent to blind buy, but I would say that Gentleman Reserve Privee, that's a long word, is worthy of a blind buy. That's how good it is. It's honestly going to be a classic like Dolce & Gabbana The One in the near future. I truly believe that. It's such a great signature scent. Just a great winter fragrance that you actually need to add in your collection today. Number 3 on the list is going to be Robert Graham, the Valour. And this is another beautiful masterpiece. Honestly, guys, if you showed me or you let me smell this the very first time, I've never smelled this in my life, I would think this is a niche quality fragrance. I mean, it's just that good, very unique. It's made by a designer. It's highly affordable. It's not, you can pretty much find this at any discounter most of the time. And it's such a beautiful, beautiful, unique scent. When you first spray it on, you're going to get that booziness. But it's not too heavy. It's very light. But the dry down is actually where it really shines. It gives you that very beautiful, sweet smelling coffee scent with a hint of cleanliness. So, I mean, it's just a great smelling perfume. And you will grab that attention. You're going to get a bunch of compliments. Projection, you're going to fill up the room, to be frank. I mean, it just smells really good. And performance-wise, I myself personally will probably get anywhere from 7 to 8 hours of longevity. So this is a great, great perfume. And it's something that I highly, highly recommend because not everyone's going to be wearing these. A lot of people are going to be wearing Dolce & Gabbana The One, but you're hardly going to find anyone wearing Robert Graham Valour, and this is what makes it great. It's going to make you different. Okay, we talked about all the designers now. Let's get into the niche fragrances, and this should come at no surprise to anyone. Number 2 on the list is going to be Parfums and Marley Layton. Man, this is a great, great fragrance. Even though it's niche quality and niche designer, it's a mass appealing fragrance. A lot of women love the smell of Layton, and rightfully so. It's such a clean scent that's dark, that's mysterious, a little bit spicy. It just goes well in the wintertime. It's going to give you that longevity. I myself will probably get at least 10 plus hours when I put this on, and it fills up the room. When you walk in, people are going to notice you walk in. The fragrance itself is very complex. When you first spray it on, you're going to get a hint of citrusness, but then it quickly transitions to a sweet vanilla, woodsy scent with a hint of cleanliness. I mean, it's such a great smelling fragrance. I mean, like I said, you're going to catch a lot of attention. And last but not least on my list is going to be my last niche fragrance to show you guys that I recommend for wintertime use. And I'm going to warn you guys, all right, this is one of those fragrances that it's probably not blind buy safe. It's one of those scents you just have to tolerate and just get used to, but it's beautiful. And if you really appreciate fragrances, you're really going to love this. And that's Amouage Overture, and this is a beautiful, beautiful masterpiece. Probably the most complex scent with a bunch of notes than all the other fragrances that I showed you today. Man, it smells so good. When you first spray this on, you're going to get a big rush of cognac. It's boozy. You're going to get some grapefruit, but then it transitions to a spicy cinnamon scent that's absolutely mind-blowing. Smells so good. And the dry down is honestly probably, the opening dry down is probably my favorite part of Amouage Overture. You have a tobacco scent, woodsy scent, a hint of cinnamon, and a hint of booze. It's just such a great fragrance to wear It reminds me of going out to a winter party, having a few drinks with friends, and grabbing some cigars afterwards. I mean, it's just a great gentleman scent that, I mean, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I think it's great for the winter, but I don't think anyone can pull this off. Once again, it's not blind buy worthy. Okay, just don't go blind by it and think that it's going to smell like Dolce & Gabbana 1 or Dior Homme Intense or even Givenchy Gentleman Reserve Privee. I mean, it's not at that level, meaning it's more complex, it's niche. It just smells so good, and I highly recommend it. If you're ever at Neiman Marcus or if you ever see it at a department store, put your nose on it. I guarantee you're going to be blown away if you're a true appreciative to scents and the way they're made. It's just like an art form. It's just such a great scent. Winter fragrance, I'm going to be wearing this all winter long. So gentlemen, let me know in the comments, what do you think? Do you agree, disagree with me? Let me know what you think about this format. Let me know if you want to see any other video. Leave in the comments below. Please subscribe. I'm trying to grow this fragrance channel and I need your help. If you're enjoying my videos, just hit that subscribe button for me. Hit that like button. Thank you so much, guys, and we'll see you on the next one.